This is Pet Life Radio. Let's talk pets.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Groomer Humor on Pet Life Radio. We are your hosts. I'm Rudy V, along with Anthony Ray. First and foremost, we want to thank our producer Mark Winter and Pet Life Radio for giving us the opportunity, and we always want to thank you guys for tuning in and making the show what it is today. Guys, in this episode, we're going to be talking about, are people adopting and buying more dogs and cats since the coronavirus began, and why? We got that and our funny comment segment coming up in this episode of Groomer Humor.
Pets are part of the family. Make sure you can always afford the quality health care they need with Easy Pet Check, a nationwide pet insurance alternative. With Easy Pet Check, you'll save up to 75% on all your pet's health care at any licensed veterinarian in the U.S. Easy Pet Check accepts all dogs and cats regardless of pre-existing conditions. Visit EasyPetCheck.com. That's the letters EasyPetCheck.com. Taking care of your pet can be easy with Easy Pet Check.
Let's Talk Pets on PetLifeRadio.com.
Welcome back to Groomer Humor. Once again, we are your hosts. I'm Rudy V with my boy Anthony Ray. Guys, thank you once again for checking out the show and listening to us and making the show what it is today. We so appreciate it. Guys, as we mentioned in the intro, are people adopting more and buying more dogs and cats since the coronavirus began? Boy, are they. It's nuts. Anthony, tell them, man, please. Our phone just doesn't stop.
Our phone doesn't stop, and I have two pets now because I'm one of the people who went out and got two pets. Well, I got my first just before it started, but then in the middle of it, we were like, you know what? He needs a companion.
Yes. You're such a good pet owner, Aunt.
Yeah, I try.
You got cute cats.
Well, you know what it is? I get along with them because they sleep as much as I do, so.
Yes.
Cats, they sleep, 18 hours a day?
Yeah. You have similar personalities.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, I honestly, because I don't even waste any time in the morning. I'm one of those people that has to get up and within 5 minutes I need to be out the door.
Yes.
So, I'm literally awake for work, and then I come home and I'm usually, I'm like, oh man, that was a rough day. I'm taking a nap.
Yep.
And then I nap.
Yes. Yeah, you're like a grizzly bear.
Yeah. Mostly just eating and sleeping.
Yes, and you poop a lot.
Yeah. So, it's very regular.
All the basics.
Yes, all the I'm your basic, loser.
No,
I'm the basic package.
You're a simple creature. That's all. You're just,
simpleton.
Yeah, you're not complicated. You eat, you sleep, you poop, and you get up and do it all again the next day.
Yeah, I'm like the least interesting Sagittarius to ever exist.
Yeah, you don't fit your zodiac sign at all. Sagittarius are usually very, cool.
I'm other than the stubborn part.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much not a Sagittarius. They should come up with a new one for me, sleepiest, or I'm a lazy eye.
Yeah, new zodiac sign for you.
Yeah. Lazy-o.
Lazio, yeah. From the constellation of dope.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, Sagittarius, because I know a little bit about this stuff. You guys know that. Sagittarius, the reason for the arrow and the half man, half beast is that they're comfortable in any terrain, so they're comfortable in any environment, which you have that down, Anthony. You're very comfortable in every environment, being that you sleep anywhere. But the arrow represents getting from point A to point B faster than anybody else. They're very career-oriented and goal-oriented, which you do not encompass at all. You have no goals.
Yeah, that one missed me a little bit.
Yeah. Your goal is, how much rice and beans can I eat tonight?
Yeah.
That's your goal. So you do get there quickly. So I guess.
Honestly, especially during the winter, which we're finally coming out of now, my goal during the day, on a daily basis in the wintertime, since it gets dark at friggin' 3 o'clock in the afternoon, my goal for each day is usually please try not to fall asleep.
Yes.
Don't nap now because it's 5 p.m. and you're going to wake up at 10 p.m. and now you're up till 3 a.m. and then the cycle repeats.
Very healthy. It's very healthy.
Very
healthy existence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
good for you. Yeah. You should write a book.
Yeah, it's called Snooze. Yeah.
Snooze your way through life.
Yeah, just how to snooze your way through life. Don't worry, the alarm goes off 8 minutes later. Just keep snoozing it.
But you know what, Anthony? You're one of those people that, because you're lucky too, though. You're a lucky kind of guy. So you're one of those people that really doesn't do much in your life. And then you end up rich in the end. And everybody goes, what the hell? How did he do it? I told you. Just, he found a shortcut. See, you're Sagittarius.
Yeah, I think about that sometimes because if I ever get super famous, my story is amongst one of those where, people say, yeah, he dropped out of college, because I did. I went for 1 year. My psychology teacher, I'll never forget, because I just stopped going after a while, but I'm still paying for the class. What an idiot I am. Yeah. And my friend who was in that class with me reminded me when the final exam was. And this is how bad of a college student I was. When I showed up for the final exam, my professor said, Anthony, what are you doing here? And I said, well, it's today's the final exam. He goes, you're going to take it? I go, well, yeah, isn't that important? He says, yeah, it's important if you have a chance of passing the class. But he tells me, he says, you can get 100 out of 100 correct and you're still getting an F.
You're still going to fail my class.
Yeah, you haven't been here in 2 months, Anthony. You failed. He goes, if you want to take it, go ahead, but I'm sorry. Yeah. And I said, okay, well, all right. I guess I'm going to take off then.
I'm going to go home and enjoy the day.
Right. Yeah, it's really nice outside.
Yeah. I wish I didn't get up early for this.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I was really like, I wish I would have known that. But that's how dense I am as a student. I was just such a horrible student.
That's all right.
Way too much freedom in college.
Yeah, nobody's going to college anymore anyway. Everybody's becoming rich online, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. I'd rather make YouTube videos.
Yeah, me too. Have fun. You have just as much of a chance.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's get into the topic of this. So, yes, are people adopting and buying more dogs and cats since coronavirus began? And yes, once again, guys, it has soared. I mean, for lack of a better word, it has soared since the virus pandemic. Guys, animal shelters actually don't have enough dogs to disperse. That's what's going on, which, again, great thing. Animal shelters are giving away and dogs are being adopted at just, great rates here. So it's such a good thing to be happening, not the coronavirus. Don't get me wrong. That's not what I'm saying. But as far as how it's affecting the dogs and the cats, they're getting adopted. And that's a really, really good thing. I wish that would happen without a pandemic. That would be ultimately, the best.
Yeah.
But, I think part of the reason why it's happening is because people are just at home. They're at home. They have a lot more extra time. Some people are lonely. So you're lonely, you get a dog, you get a cat, and it really just makes, it comforts you.
Yeah, pets are there for you.
Yeah.
To say the least. So, and, our hearts go out to anybody who has lost a loved one through this. And we know there's so many of you, some of you of which are probably listening. Sometimes a pet is just, getting a pet can help mend things and heal. So that's part of it too.
Yep. Yeah. It definitely, helps to, fill a void. Mm-hmm. And, again, it's just phenomenal that dogs and cats have that effect over us. I've always said this. I don't think we could live in a world without animals, in particular, dogs and cats. They are just so much, they love us. They just do,
Yeah. I think that people get it twisted. This is their world.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just because we know how to, pave a street and put a building up doesn't necessarily mean that we trump them, It's
It's so true. It is their world because here's the thing. Let's say, there was an alien, right? And there's, a UFO and they were observing us, right? And they saw somebody walking their dog, and they saw you picking up the dog's poop. Who do you think that they would think was in charge?
Right. Exactly. That's a good point.
Right. Clean up my crap. That's right.
Yeah. There you go. See, and here's the thing, you could elaborate even further. Who's walking who is,
Right. The dog's always in the lead.
Right. The only time you're the one in the lead and you're tugging, come on, let's go, is when the dog decides, oh, I'm going to sniff this for a little bit longer right here, hey, and he stops the walk. So again,
he's in
it's
charge.
up to the dog. Yeah, he's in charge, not you.
That's
you
right.
can hoot and holler all you want. Oh, come on. But you know what I mean? But, again, the dog is like, no, hold on.
Who's standing outside in their robe and slippers in the middle of the winter, shivering while their dog takes a poop? Who's doing that? Who's in charge?
Right, exactly. The dog's in charge. Really? Exactly. Hey, listen, so are cats, too. God.
Yeah.
Maybe even more. Cats, they refuse to even poop outside.
That's
domesticated cats.
Yeah.
My cats poop right next to me.
Yeah,
sometimes at the same time.
I'm going to poop in this box, and you're going to clean it up.
Yeah, and you're going to clean that up. Mm-hmm. And, you were up late drinking last night with your friends. I don't care. It's 6 a.m. Time to get up.
Time to get up. Here.
Time to get up. I'm cute.
I'm going to paw you in the face until you do.
Yeah, mine claws me. She claws me in my butt.
You see? Mm-hmm. But we wouldn't want it any other way, right, guys?
No, I couldn't live my life without pets.
No. Yeah, and again, since the coronavirus hit, I mean, even rescue organizations, people are being put on waiting lists to adopt. So that tells you something. There's just so many people seeking out, adopting a pet, adopting a dog, adopting a cat. I looked up some numbers. Don't quote me on this, but I came up with this with a couple of articles that I read that there has been a 33% increase in pet ownership in the past 10 months. That's a huge jump, man. That's a lot more dogs and cats, being placed in homes. And some of it, there's a lot of impulse buying going on. There's still people buying pets, which, listen, as much as we always recommend adopt a pet, listen, if you buy a pet, well, that's okay too. You just rescued that pet in its own sense too. You just paid for it. You know what I mean?
Right.
You gave a pet a home, but a lot of that is impulse buys. So, you go in, you're feeling lonely. We're all spending a lot of time at home. And it's actually a really good time to acquire a dog or a cat. Why not?
Yeah, boy, that's so true. With my first cat, when we first got him, my wife Jess, she was working a lot at the time, and me and you were off for like a week or two for some reason. I forget why. And so I bonded with him a lot. Yeah, maybe just laziness, lazio, my new zodiac. But and those first couple of weeks that your pet is with you is a huge bonding experience and a huge time to bond together. And Jess always gets, still to this day, she's always upset because she feels like my first cat Dante, prefers me over her because he always takes naps on my chest and he sleeps with me and all that. And it's like, well, you didn't unfortunately have the opportunity to be around him as much as I did when we first got him. And it's an important time in developing a relationship with your pet when you first get them.
You're so cuddly.
I am cuddly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm fluffy. I'm a fluffy person.
You're fluffy.
Yeah,
You're very warm.
Yeah. I'm like a big walking pillow, fluffy and furry.
Oh, yeah. Well, hey, listen, it's the beauty of it all. That's the purpose of our show. We love talking dogs, cats. We love talking to you guys about it. If you guys did adopt a pet during the whole coronavirus pandemic, God bless you. You guys are doing a great job. And, as for groomers, it's great for us because we're just seeing such an increase in business. Yeah. So dog groomers are staying very, very busy throughout it. So, it's good for us. And again, we're not applauding anything. We're not applauding a pandemic. But what we are trying to say is that, at least, there is some good coming out of this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just looking at the glass half full. Obviously, it would have been great if none of this happened, but at least just to be, I guess, for lack of a better word, naive. I'm glad at least a lot of pets are finding homes. It's find some sort of positive in this whole thing.
Yeah. And I'm finding, too, with a lot of the adopted pets that we're seeing, again, they're just so appreciative, too. It's like this whole, like, adoption thing. And then the dogs that we're getting walking through our grooming shop here are, 90% really, really, really sweet dogs that are so appreciative themselves, and they love their new environment. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I want to tell some of these dogs you have no idea how lucky you are, and I hope that, and some of them know. Some of them can tell, like, how lucky they are. We have a couple of puppies that have walked through the door, or like year-old rescues who are still very young and learning, and you can just kind of see, like, oh, buddy, like, what have you been through in the last couple of months? Thank God that these nice people found you, because you have no idea how lucky you are. You're going to be taken care of now.
Yeah. And we're getting a lot of doodles, a lot of golden doodles, a lot of labradoodles, and everybody's on the doodle kick, and we'll do a show about that too, because we're actually going to put out a video soon on grooming a big golden doodle that we have here named Chico, who is one of the sweetest dogs we've ever met. So look for that. We're going to be putting out a video this week. So check us out on YouTube. Go to our YouTube channel. It's Grooming by Rudy on YouTube, and check out our latest video on so you could see Chico.
What celebrity bought a golden doodle? Because my lord, what is with the golden doodles? All of a sudden. Who did it? I want to know who did it.
So it's got to be somebody big. I don't know.
Was it like Pitbull? Did he? That would be funny. That's ironic.
Pitbull with a golden doodle.
Pitbull gets a golden doodle.
Sounds like a children's book.
Yeah. It's a great children's. I would read that.
I would.
Pitbull buys a golden doodle. Don't any of you guys steal that. We're going to write that.
Yeah.
We're going to go for a walk now. Dale.
Dale, perro.
Yeah. Dale, perro. Yeah. I know you groomers out there, you know what we're talking about. Well, what is with the golden doodle? What celebrity bought? Because that's always what it is. Somebody really popular gets a golden doodle, and now,
Of course. It was Pomeranians for a while.
Yeah, right. Frenchies.
Frenchies and Lady Gaga with the Frenchies. And, you got everybody just, trendsetters.
Yeah. I hope they find her dogs. Oh, poor things.
Didn't they find? They found them.
Oh, did they?
You dummy. What's wrong with you?
I'm sorry. I don't follow Lady Gaga. I should.
You do a radio show and you're not updated on that. They found
I knew they were stolen.
They were stolen. They were in an alleyway. They found them in an alleyway. They got them back, you moron.
They left them in an alleyway? Why?
Yeah, because they found out that they were Lady Gaga's and they were afraid.
You know what?
That's terrifying.
Smart. Yeah, right. Stop stealing people's dogs.
Yeah, how about that?
Yeah.
That would work too.
Right.
If somebody stole my dog, nothing for nothing, but I would treat it like you just stole my kid. I would want, I don't know, man. What was that movie where
The Brave One?
Yes.
I already know what you're going to say. Yeah, the Jodie Foster movie?
The Jodie Foster one. You give me back my dog.
Yeah.
Like I would become so vigilante-ish if you took my dog.
Mm-hmm. Give me my dog.
Yep. Give me my dog. I swear if you don't give me my dog, I'm going to cut your finger off. I would just go there. I hate to say it, but,
this is pretty dark stuff. I like it.
Listen, we love animals. That's the thing. Animals. We love dogs to that point where you don't steal somebody's dog. How dare you moron.
I turn movies off if they kill an animal, and it's not needed, whatever. It's a stupid haunted house movie or something, and it's like, why does the dog die? Screw you. I'm turning this off.
Yep.
Dog doesn't need to die in this, in a ghost story. Screw you.
Yeah. So just, don't steal anybody's dog.
Yeah, especially not Lady Gaga.
Yeah, especially not Lady Gaga, you idiot.
Didn't they shoot her dog walker?
Yeah.
Didn't the guy get shot?
Friggin' shot the guy. I mean, come on. What are you doing?
Right.
You know
what? I bet that puts an end to the whole thing where everybody's stealing Frenchies.
Yeah.
I bet that slows it down at least a bit.
Yeah.
You never know whose celebrity you're stealing. Maybe you got lucky that it was Lady Gaga. What if it was, Vin Diesel's?
Yeah, I'm sure it wasn't that you love French bulldogs so much that you're willing to shoot somebody for it. I'm sure it wasn't that.
Right.
Oh my God, I just love this breed. I'm going to kill this guy.
Right, exactly. God.
Yeah.
Or, if you want a Frenchie that bad, why don't you just go and get one? There's really no need to shoot at anybody.
How about that?
Yeah, you could purchase the one yourself.
That works too.
Yeah, I bet it's not even difficult. I'm assuming if you put in like Frenchie.com, it's probably going to come up or something, or Google.
Yeah.
Just in case that's a bad website, don't punch that in. But just go on Google, buy Frenchie.
Frenchie.com.
Yeah,
who knows what's going to pop up if you punch that in? Don't punch that.
Don't punch that in. But put into Google is what I'm trying to say. Buy French Bulldog. There you go. I'm sure you'll find some avenues.
Yeah, and I'm sure if you look hard enough, you might be able to even adopt one. So, don't go out and steal one.
Now I have to see what Frenchie.com is just to see.
No, don't even look at it.
Have to. Just in case I want to know what I just did here. Oh, wow.
What is it?
It's FrenchieBulldog.com.
Aw, see
Look at that?
So, yeah, if you're interested in a Frenchie, go to FrenchieBulldog.com. There you go. Instant plug.
Yeah, unlock 15% off your order. Okay, you know what? Enough free advertisement. But yeah, FrenchieBulldog.com. Don't shoot anybody, guys. That should be their new tagline. Yeah. Come to FrenchieBulldog.com. Don't shoot anyone.
Right, exactly.
If you don't shoot any of us, you get 15% off.
15% off. Yeah. We have them here.
We have them. Don't kill anyone. 15% off as long as you don't try to murder any of us. Didn't think it needed to be said.
Yeah, you might be contacted to be their spokesperson.
I'll do it. Remember the Key and Peele sketch with the Obama anger translator? That's perfect. I would love to do something like that for Frenchie.com.
Frenchie.com, yeah.
Yeah, Frenchie.com. Come on down. Don't bring a gun, please.
Exactly.
Should be a happy day. You're getting a Frenchie.
Yeah. Well,
idiots.
Anyway, with that being said, guys, hope you guys are safe out there. And definitely, if you guys are in the market for a puppy, go out, adopt, get yourself on a waiting list, and definitely get yourself a dog in this time, because they really are helpful and they're filling a void. So with that being said, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back and we're going to do our funny comment segment when we come back on Groomer Humor.
So, Dad, I got a question for you.
What's that, Ant?
What was your reaction when you heard that Ben & Jerry's was branching out into doggy desserts?
And when I found out that Ben & Jerry's was now for dogs, I ran to the freezer and pulled out a pint of Peanut Butter World. I ate it so fast I gave myself a brain freeze.
I had a very similar reaction, actually, except I went with the Cherry Garcia.
Oh, I love that flavor. Yeah, that's the classic flavor, the Cherry Garcia. Yeah. Guys, with so many clients walking through our door looking for a good, tasty treat for their dogs, we were so glad to let them know that Ben & Jerry's had a treat for them.
Yeah, there's a lot of treats out there that have tried to jump on the doggy train and rely on gimmicks and quick sales, and Ben & Jerry's has really put a lot of focus on some quality ingredients and some great flavors. That's, I think, finally going to allow your dog to feel what we feel when eating Ben & Jerry's.
Absolutely. In fact, guys, we chose 10 of our customers here at the grooming shop and gave them samples of both the rosy flavored and the paunch flavored to see which flavor their dogs would prefer.
Yeah. And of course, expectedly, the results were quite decisive when all 10 of them said their dogs quickly consumed both.
Absolutely. And, one of my favorite memories of eating Ben & Jerry's was devouring multiple pints of cookie dough while binge watching Breaking Bad. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do, actually. You want to know what one of mine was? My fondest memory was eating a couple pints of the old Chunky Monkey for no reason at all. Just because it's delicious, and it was because it was called Chunky Monkey. Who doesn't want to know what that tastes like? So, one thing's for sure, there's going to be a lot of happy dogs out there. So, what we want you guys to do is check out both doggy flavors at benjerry.com. That's BenJerry.com. You could also check out all the K9ers at the Ben Jerry's Vermont office at benjerry.com. Again, that's BenJerry.com.
Let's talk pets.
Let's talk pets
On Pet Life Radio.
Pet Life
PetLifeRadio.com.
Welcome back to Groomer Humor on Pet Life Radio. We are your hosts as always. I'm Anthony Ray, hanging out with my dad, Rudy V. And today we are answering the question of, are more people adopting and buying more dogs and cats since the pandemic started? And the answer is yes, 33% increase in the last 10 months. And I believe every word of that for sure, because who doesn't need a pet in these trying times? It's been a wild last couple of years. So thank God for pets. I don't know what we would do without them. And
that's right.
Yeah. We
Here.
Here. We need pets. And like we said before the break, just go buy a Frenchie if you want one. Don't shoot anyone. That's all. Don't shoot anybody. Unnecessary. Yeah. Just get some money together, you idiot.
Yeah. Yeah, you idiot.
Absolute moron.
Anyway, we're gonna keep this show nice and tight here. So
nice and tight.
Yeah. So we're gonna get right to our funny comment segment.
I'm a professional.
Okay, so this person wrote, I really like this one too. This is fun. This person wrote, "Love your channel. I like watching, partying up, grooming my dog while listening to a little Led Zepp."
They said partying up?
Yeah, he likes watching our channel, partying up, grooming his dog while listening to Led Zepp.
Jeez.
I didn't know that our channel had that effect on people.
Why does he have to party first? He should focus.
Yeah. I guess, the Led Zepp is cool. It's just, be careful while partying up and grooming your dog, though. You might.
Seriously, I recommend grooming then partying.
Yeah.
But at least it's Led Zepp.
Yeah.
I can't imagine, what it would come out with if he was listening to, Metallica or something. Jeez.
Yeah, right. What would the dog come out like?
Right. Yeah. Party up and listen to some Master of Puppets.
Yeah.
How you're not going to have a steady hand with that.
No. Yeah. What's the dog going through?
Right. Exactly. I'm glad at least he's listening to Led Zepp. I don't like Metallica.
Yeah. Dude, we're gonna get a lot of but me too. Listen, if you're gonna go that route, I'm more about Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden's pretty cool. I could do Iron Maiden. Metallica, I don't know. The guy, he sounds like he just smelled something bad every time he's singing. Ooh! You know what I mean? I just don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me food, give me fire, give me time, ooh! Yeah. It sounds like something stinks.
Something stinks. Yeah.
His dog stinks, so he's gonna party up and groom it. Ooh!
Exactly. So yeah. Anyway, I love the comment because hey, listen, dude, thank you so much, or girl, I don't know if it's a girl or guy, for writing that. I didn't know that our grooming channel had that partying effect on people, but I'm glad it does. Party up.
Yeah, that's good. It's a nice choice of music, honestly. That's good.
Yeah.
And hey, man, I mean, you show me a guy who's partying and grooming his dog and listening to Led Zepp, I'll show you somebody who's not causing any trouble and shooting anybody over a Frenchie. So that
there you go.
There you go. That's the world needs more people like this Led Zeppelin guy. Let's get him on the show.
Mic drop. There you go. You summed it up.
Thanks so much for stopping by, guys. As always, we'd like to thank our producer, Mark Winter. Thank you so much, Mark. If you haven't already, head on over to our YouTube channel. It's called Grooming by Rudy. That's Grooming by Rudy on YouTube.com. Leave a comment, share, and subscribe. We want to hear from all you guys. You could also like Grooming by Rudy on Facebook. Follow Grooming by Rudy on Instagram and Twitter. It has been an absolute pleasure, as always. Until next time, take care of yourselves and your pets.
Ew!
Let's Talk Pets. Every week on demand. Only on PetLifeRadio.com.